The same Britney Spears, starring on the Disney Channel. She is Louisiana's first Mouseketeer.
I got to work with Carrie Russell. She's like so beautiful and so sweet. And Justin and JC. It was a lot of fun. Yeah. There's 20 kids and we just, I don't know, I got to sing, dance, and act, and it was like a wonderful experience.
Most memorable moment of being in the Mickey Mouse Club, is there one?
Actually, probably the concert that we did. That was a lot of fun. It was like our first time that we were able to perform like live on the stage and have a band behind us and everything. That was a lot of fun, and we all got songs to do. It was cool.
It was down in Orlando?
Yes, it was in Orlando. We actually did it on the Star Search stage.
From Kentwood, Louisiana, here is 10-year-old Britney Spears.
I was on Star Search when I was like 9 years old.
Oh, keep believing in the
I was so nervous. And I won one and I lost one. And I was so sad when I lost. I was a total goof.
She's got an excellent voice. It's like, it's actually quite, you know, what I heard in the Backstreet Boys, that they had, you know, excellent voice with a bit flavor in it.
There's not that many pop songs out right now, for one thing. I mean, there's the Backstreet Boys, but there's not like a young female artist.
Opening the door to all these teenage female artists, what do you think of that?
I think that, you know, Janet Jackson opened the door for me, and then, you know, Madonna opened the door for her.
Show me how you want it to be.
We're on the way to her video shoot. My first day here, I was nervous, you know, because like all these people are around you with the cameras and stuff.
That something wasn't right here. Oh, baby, I shouldn't have.
When we first were doing the video, we had the school uniforms on and we all looked really dorky, and I was like, we're dancing, let's make it a little more interesting and like tie up our shirts or something.
I did start out when I was really young, like when I was 15 years old. And it's hard to kind of break that habit, you know, for people taking care of you.
I really kind of let other people not tell me what to do, but help me out. And I think if you were, not because I'm young, but I think if you were 28, you would have done the same thing.
I must confess that my loneliness.
Do you miss getting on that school bus in Kentwood, Louisiana, going to see your friends, starting those food fights in the cafeteria?
No.
I think there are a lot of kids that haven't experienced that, you know what I mean? They haven't gone to high school, and they're always in the back of their mind, what would that have been like, you know what I mean? Because they don't know, but I've been there and I've done that, and I don't regret what I'm doing at all.
Sometimes I run, sometimes I hide.
I'm having the time of my life right now. I'm having a lot of fun. I've been doing this for a while now, so, and finally it's totally paid off.
That I'm the only one you will see.
And the winner is Britney Spears!
And the winner is Britney Spears!
Oh my goodness, I'm in shock. This year's been so much fun, so amazing. I've learned so much. I've just, you know, gone for what I believed in and gone for, you know, been really, really focused on what I wanted to do, and it just happened. The one person I really, really would like to work with is Madonna.
Hey, Britney.
Actually, I didn't think it was going to be that big of a deal. Like, we didn't, you know, how many people have you seen in America that have kissed another girl? And then it was really one person.
Watch you take it down.
I just can't put my faith in a woman anymore.
There's just no chance.
He sounds bitter.
I can basically do anything. If you put your mind to it, you know, the sky is the limit. I think this is more where I'm at in my life right now. I mean, the whole message is just about being you and not caring what other people think, as long as you know in your heart, you know, and just being a stronger person in general, and like what you see is what you get. It's definitely more mature than the first album, and it has so much more attitude. Whatever. It's more me, I think. It's really, really special to me because I've had a lot more involvement with this album. I've been writing a lot, and hopefully in the future I'll have an album with all of my songs on it.
As a child, were you ever infatuated with an artist?
I was obsessed with Madonna and Janet Jackson. I listened to their CD every night. I would go in my room and my mom was like, "What are you doing?" And I would be in there just in front of my mirror, just singing and pretending like I was them.
Whitney Houston and Mariah Carey, Lauryn Hill, all those three women right there, they're my major inspiration.
Yeah, they're real powerhouses.
Yeah.
They're such wonderful performers, and I totally respect that.
The one person I really, really would like to work with is Madonna.
Hey, Britney.
Honestly, her being in the video, I've looked up to her since I was like a little girl. So as we were shooting the video, I was having all these moments of like, this is way too weird. This is surreal. Like, this is so bizarre. I try not to think about it too much because it makes me nervous. I don't want to think about it. It's like, ah!
It's just really weird because I've looked up to her since I was little, and then I'm going through a magazine one day and she's wearing one of my t-shirts. It's like, what? That's crazy.
I just really respect her a lot. She's reinvented herself every time she's came out, and it's Madonna.
How did you react to people's reaction between the kiss you and Madonna shared?
It wasn't something that was like,
No, this is what we're gonna do.
Actually, I didn't think it was going to be that big of a deal. Like, we didn't, you know, how many people have you seen in America that have kissed another girl? And then it was really one person. It was cool, though. It was cool. I've never kissed a girl before.
Would you again?
Would I again? Ah! No, I would not do it. Oh, maybe with Madonna. Watching back, though, I thought it was kind of cool. I was like, oh, we look kind of hot.
If you think you're so hot, better show me what you got.
What's the greatest piece of advice she's given you?
We're not like doesn't help, but she's a very cool lady. But she, you know, she's probably just, she's told me just to, you know, be true to yourself. You know, never doubt yourself.
Come on, make me lose control. Watch you take it down.
Madonna's an icon, but you're also being referred to as an icon. How do you feel when you read
Like
that?
I said, I don't want to
that?
think about it. I don't want to think about it like that.
Growing up, you listened to people such as Mariah Carey and Whitney Houston, and now that you're in their position, how does it feel for young people looking up to you?
it's very flattering. You know, it's very flattering. I try not to think about it because it kind of makes me nervous. But no, it's just like you saying that, you know, because I look up to them, and to know that people look up to me like I look up to them, it's just like such an overwhelming feeling. You know, I'm just like, wow.
She's so lucky. She's a star.
I surround myself with wonderful people, and you know, and you just make yourself have fun.
You're the assistant.
Felicia, she travels with me. I don't know what I would do without her, seriously. Her spirit is so wonderful, so it's really nice to have someone there. Like if I'm down or something, if I'm sad one day, she's there to just lift my spirits up.
She was 15 when I started working.
15, yeah. She the same girl?
Pretty much, yes.
I think it's just surrounding yourself with people that have been with you since day one to keep you grounded, because I think a lot of times it's a lot of the people around you change, and they become like yes people, and then that changes you as a person. So the people that have been with me since day one, and another thing, my parents, the way they raised me, you know what I mean, and just staying real, you know what I mean. That's my mom has always told me, I don't take anything for granted.
I know Britney, you know, she's if she were another type of temperament, I would worry, but I really don't worry about Britney. She's very grounded. She's been grounded since she was about 4 years old.
My mom, she trusts me, like, you know, we're like this, and we're really, really close. And she's always known this is what I wanted to do, and I'm just thankful she's been so supportive since day one.
From the bottom of my broken heart.
I really have to make efforts to, you know, bring her in and to see me. Otherwise, there was a period where I got so busy and caught up in what I was doing, you end up feeling lost, you know. So just lately, I've been flying her in a lot more, you know what I mean, just to have that sense of home and, you know, that warm feeling when your mom's around.
From the bottom of my broken heart.
This is hard for her because, I mean, you're her baby, and you can be 50 and you'll be her baby. But you're public property for a lot.
Yeah, well, her and my little sister, they're coming out on the road with me this tour for like 3 and 4 weeks. My sister, she's going to be homeschooled, so she's going to come out with me, and just so I can spend that time with them. You know, I'm such a family person. Like, oh, do you see my mom? No, I do. Like, I crave that, you know. Like that.
I've heard like a rumor that you and Justin from NSYNC have gone out. I was just wondering if it was true.
No, it's not true.
Not true?
No, it's not true.
Not true.
Does she have a boyfriend, you know?
I'm not sure.
Let's start one right here.
I'm sure she wouldn't have a problem getting one. She's pretty hot.
Hey, Britney. Last night on TV, and don't hit me, because I'm not saying this. Last night on TV, I saw you and Justin from NSYNC making out.
What?
Have you two been going out this whole time? Love, Carrie.
For real?
I don't. I'm just the messenger. I'm just a.
For real?
What? Did you guys?
Me and Justin, we're not boyfriend and girlfriend. He's a really close friend of mine.
I've kissed him once, and that's really, really bizarre, like if they got that one time that I kissed him, but we're not boyfriend and girlfriend. We've hung out, and we're really good friends, just like, you know, we're friends. Sometimes a girl just needs one, and I need you to love her and to hold.
Are you in love?
Yeah, of course. I think we both have careers that are very important to us, and of course we're important to each other.
Ever since I saw your face, nothing in my life has been the same. I walk around just saying your name. Without you, my world would end.
It's not like the kind of relationship where you can go to the store. You know, let's go get a drink.
Believe it or not, though, we mainly stay out in LA a lot, and people there are too cool
Walk up to you.
to walk up to you anyways. It works out, seriously. And when, I mean, like if I go to the mall at 3 o'clock, right, when kids get out of school, of course, you know, but if I go, you know, if we put a hat on, some sweats, and we go, we can go.
The truth remains, you're gone.
When you're on screen,
It's not real, it's just a kiss, it's not real.
You can't worry about stuff like that. I mean, it's part of what we do.
and you're kissing the person, it is acting. You don't feel anything. I think the first time I saw him do that, I was like, I thought I'd be able to tell that it was just acting, but it looked real because he's really good at what he does. And I didn't like it at all. So I had to have a moment in the bathroom, and I decided since then that I would not watch any of those kind of scenes anymore.
Don't let me be the last to know.
Me and Justin did not split up.
You did.
I just can't put my faith in a woman anymore.
Now there's just no chance.
He sounds bitter.
My status. I am single.
What qualities are important to you in, as far as relationships are concerned?
Very trustworthy. I can trust that person. Safe, centered. You make me feel safe. Just good people. Make you laugh. You know, light stuff.
All I need is time.
You know, it all boils down to having people around you support you and help you out, you know, and believe in you as well. And I think if I do that, I'll be okay.
I don't sit there and judge it because I don't like being judged.
Don't wear this microphone like this. It's doing anything. Yeah. But you know why she does? Because every once in a while she'll throw in a, huh? That's real or something, just to make it seem like she's singing it.
Whatever.
You just have to dress what makes you happy, man. And if you don't like it, don't look at me. And don't dress, you know, I'm not asking you to dress that way.
Hey, Britney. Are you ready? Are you? And no one cares. It's pulling my hair, it's pulling my waist. Me, baby, one more time.
I don't want any people buying my record because Britney Spears' record is sold out. You know, I want to have a little more credibility.
If I'm getting the deal that's $20 million, do you think I'm going to be afraid of a Britney Spears?
We don't want it to be so fabricated.
My album might not have debuted at #1 because I wasn't dancing around and, you know, did have a huge dance video and I'm not showing my stomach.
Learn how to sing, girl. Doesn't offer anything of substance. I sense a little bit of insincerity there.
Whatever. I don't sit there and judge it because I don't like being judged.
I don't hear her sing live. I think it's always taped now.
Yeah, well, when you're doing that much aerobic dancing, it's hard to keep a note going.
But if I want dance, then I'll go like Vegas. I'd rather hear you sing it poorly than have you on tape playback all the time.
Yeah, and if you are going to go playback, don't wear this microphone like this. It's doing anything.
Yeah.
But you know why she does? Because every once in a while she'll throw in a, huh? That's real or something.
Yeah, I know.
Just to make it seem like she's singing it.
How do you deal with disappointment?
I think it's a part of life, and it's something you have to accept. I mean, I think not everything I've done has been great, you know, but you've got to go through those moments to experience the good. You can't experience true light until you can experience true darkness. If your life is like this constantly, what's the point of living?
I'm really, laying the ground. This is my territory. This is the kind of music that I sing.
There's already enough Britney Spears. Like we have it. We've seen Mandy Moore, Britney Spears, Christina. We've seen it.
I think that there's room for all of us out there. And I think it's kind of cool, the whole girl power thing, and that we're so young and teenagers our age are digging us.
They see some blonde hair and some tummy and they're like, oh.
Same thing.
Yeah.
They don't look further than.
Oh, I know, right? And it's like, stop being so lazy and listen to a full record, watch a live performance, and you'll see the difference.
How do you consider yourself different from other female pop artists like Christina Aguilera and Britney Spears?
To be compared to those girls is like, it really is a compliment to me because they are so successful.
We're all different things, and it's just a matter of time before everyone totally sees it.
The guy who did my makeup for one of my things, he did her makeup recently, and she gave me her number because she wanted me to call her. But we don't really have that much time to talk that much because we're so busy, but we see each other every now and then at award shows and events and stuff.
There's been a lot of press within the last year comparing all of us and putting like rivalry between me and other artists, and it's just so untrue and so ridiculous, and it's really sad that people have to find stories like that and try to create gossip.
I think she's an amazing performer. She is brilliant. The girl can sing. Anyone who can make it in this business, I have so much respect for because I know how hard it is.
In the States, there's some magazines that say that I'm best dressed, and there's some magazines that say that you're worst dressed.
I'll look at those teen pop magazines and just like the stuff I'm wearing in my hair, I'm like, what was I thinking? Ooh.
What was pink things in your hair back then?
I don't know. I don't know.
I think cheerleading pom-poms.
Yeah, I was such a tomboy when I was little.
Really?
Yes. Sports-wise, too?
Yeah, my mom would always want me to wear like these cute little shorts. I really remember this. I was like 5 years old. And we were in Florida, and she wanted me to wear this cute little pink outfit. And it was really short, and it showed my belly, and it showed my back in the back. And we had this major argument, and I just started crying because I wanted to wear my jeans and t-shirt. I was so stubborn. But you go through those ugly stages where you just have on those, when the cutoff boots were in, and I had leggings and fringes on my shirts, and my mom was like, Brittany, what are you wearing?
Do you have a stylist? I mean, do you have someone picking out everything for you?
When I go to big events, I have someone that comes in and that has like a lot of clothes for me to choose from. But if I'm not satisfied, I'll usually go out shopping with them and go shopping myself. But as far as everyday life and going to parties and stuff, I love to shop.
It's kind of cool because every time we see you in pictures or up on stage, you have something different on, something new.
Well, I'm a girl. You're like, you have to be like that. I can't wear the same thing every day. When I go to award shows and events, I have the stylist do everything. Okay. But it's really fun because when I go on tour, I get to sit down with the stylist and come up with all the ideas and the designs myself.
That is great.
And they go out and they make it for me.
Britney has very definite ideas. She's really fun and she doesn't want to do anything crazy.
I think style is a reflection of the way you're feeling at that time or during the day. Like if I'm having a slouchy day and I want to wear my sweats and a nightgown, I'll wear that. Or, it's just a way of expressing yourself.
Nobody's telling me just what I wanna do. I'm so fed up of people telling me to be someone else, but
it's almost got so much to do with image, the success of any artist out there.
Yeah, I think I don't know, when you feel better about yourself and when you feel pretty, you tend to come across better. I think that's with anybody, though.
You're a young woman, and you have an amazing body. By the way, we need to talk about the six-packs.
Oh, I do not have a six-pack right now. Oh, I'm sorry.
Right.
Britney, a lot of people see you as a sex symbol. We were wondering how you see yourself.
Do you perceive yourself as being sexy?
No. Like, I think that, I mean, I'm not, like, dog ugly, which I probably look ugly right now, but it's not something that you try to do to be sexy or whatever. You just try to be you, and if they view you as being sexy, that's flattering. I mean, hey, I'm a girl. You'd be lying if you said you don't feel like feeling sexy sometimes, you know what I mean? But I don't walk around in hot pants and a bra, you know what I mean? Just be me, and hopefully they'll see me being me, and they'll appreciate that.
Did you get any flack for that sexy image?
Well, from some people I did, but that's just their opinions. You just have to dress what makes you happy, man. You know what I mean? Dress for how you want to dress, and, you know, and hopefully people will like that, and if you don't like it, don't look at me, and don't dress, you know, I'm not asking you to dress that way.
Stop! 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 I'm not trying to hide. Get it, get it, get it, get it. Get it, get it, get it, get it.
You know, grow as a person, you grow as an artist too, and it's not something that I was like, I'm gonna have a new image. You know, it's just something that you feel like, if I felt like wearing a certain outfit, then that's what I wore.
I think she's a good role model for young girls.
Actually, yeah, my 5-year-old daughter loves her to bed.
I see kids nowadays who dress like they're 20 and they're only 10, and I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
When kids, when they're young and they go into their mom's closet and they put on their mom's high heels and their mom's clothes, they're being like the grown-up that they want to be. You know what I mean? And I guess it's me playing in my little, it's like me playing on stage. As far as, you know, the children and stuff, it's such a beautiful thing that they do look up to me, and I think that is so beautiful. But I think at the same time that their parents should explain to them that, you know, when I'm on stage or when I'm doing a video, it's like a mini movie, you know, and that when they have recitals once a year, and they go and they put their tutus on, their tap shoes, and they put their makeup on, it's their time to be in dreamland. Or when they're at home and they're wearing their mom's outfits, you know, they don't wear that to the supermarket, but that's their time to, you know, play.
There are these rumors going on that you want to get rid of your sexy image. Is that true?
No.
All you people look at me like I'm a little girl. Well, did you ever think it'd be okay for me to step into this world?
If someone tries to be sexy, then I don't like that. That's like, then they're not sexy anymore. I think when someone is just themselves and they're free and they're in the moment and they're just, I think that's sexy.
Has it ever been an issue as opposed to more of like a tangible, like a lick? I can see that.
The only time that I was like, ooh, I don't know if I want to, was for the Slay video. That's the only time. But other than that, I'm the one that they're like, take that off. So we need to put you in something a little bit more appropriate.
Baby, don't you wanna dance up on me?
I think it is a little hard in this business as well because, you know, because you're a girl and if you say certain things a certain way, maybe if you were a guy, they wouldn't really say anything, but because you are a girl, they'll be like, ooh, why was she being like that?
The girl that you see in the magazines and the videos, right, and the images, you know, have you ever had to reach a point where you say to somebody, you know what, that's too much. That I won't do.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Actually, I wasn't the scene in the video, the very end scene in the video on Slave, where the guy licks my face. I didn't know he was going to do that. So, probably so. So he did, and I was like, oh, okay, cut, because we were only going to do it one time. The dancers had all their choreography mapped out with what they were going to do, this breathing thing, but I didn't know I was going to be in the part with the choreography. I was supposed to be living and doing my own thing, right? So then afterwards, I was like, okay, we're done. Let's go. Okay. So we left, and the director said, for instance, he was like, well, look, what we'll do is we'll use it if it looks really good. If you don't like it, we won't use it. And so we had 2 cuts of it. And I don't want to use it. And then finally I saw it, and I was like, you know what? This video is probably one of the most sensual videos I've ever done. And I thought it was a reflection of the video, and I thought the build-up for it was tastefully done, and I liked it.
You're getting very sexy, Britney.
Yes. Oh, gosh. Okay.
It's not something you try to do or be sexiest. I think you're the sexiest is when you're just you.
Who said that being sexy or talking about sex was bad? You know, I mean, of course, I don't want to, you know, talk about it to my mom. But I think it's okay to talk about it with your friends and explore that, because I think at the end of the day, thinking the big picture, it is something that's very spiritual. I mean, you have release. It's the way you interpret it. I think if you go around and showing your, you know, and there's a time and place for everything, you know, but I think it's tastefully done, and I think it's a good thing to be able to be in touch with your sexual side. I think that's being almost kind of centered and cleansing. I think it's a positive thing. Now, don't go around doing it with everyone. You know, have that moment with the person that you love, but I think a spiritual, sexy song is good for your soul. I mean, that's what makes you an artist, is because you go by what you believe in and your belief system, and what, you know, people may not agree with it, and that may be kind of bad, but you have to, you know, do what you feel at the end of the day.
Why did you let everybody know that you're still a virgin?
I don't really concern myself with those people. Usually they're all men. I hate to say it. Say hello to the girl that I am. What I'm concerned here to do, and it's just my art, my work. Like that.
I definitely make time to go out and do normal things. I have to, or I'll go bonkers.
This is what I'm gonna do, and I have to make it as normal as possible. I'm a slave for you. Like that. I cannot hold you. I cannot control you. I'm a slave. Have no fear.
The one thing that I don't like about this business, I guess, is probably the whole fame thing. If I could do this and not be famous, you know, which is totally impossible, you know, it would be a great place. But, you know, I think sometimes you have to make sacrifices for things that you love and for what you want to do. And that's one of them, you know. And I guess I'm willing to give up, you know, my personal and private life.
I can totally relate to the song. I mean, the song's basically talking about a girl who everyone assumes that she has everything and, you know, her life is just all glamour, but she's just like everyone else. She has her bad days, and she comes in at night and she cries sometimes, you know, not for any specific reason, just, you know, she's human.
Do you feel trapped by your fame?
I do this because I love the music, and, you know, I've just really come to, you have to accept the fact that, you know, there's going to be press wherever you go, and it's not something that I really like at all, actually, but, you know, if it goes along with what I do, you know, I'm making that sacrifice.
I've had enough. I'm not your property as from today.
How do you deal with the media?
People are going to always say stuff about everyone, and as long as I know it's not true, I'm cool.
I don't really concern myself with those people. Usually they're all men. I hate to say it.
Why did you let everybody know that you're still a virgin?
Why did I let everyone know? Well, because they asked me the question, and then from, you know, my experience, that's what I told them. That's why.
Recently, you told a German reporter that you don't want to have sex until you're married. I'm wondering what your views are about that issue.
Yeah, that's something that I truly believe it. Just once you do that, from experience with all of my friends, they say, and like my mom, there's just so many more emotions involved once you do something like that and take that step, you know, in a relationship. So I would love to be able to try and wait till I'm married.
Earlier this week, Britney Spears plummeted to new depths of depravity.
But like this older man, he came in and it was like, he was like this guy that was too smart for his own good, and he was kind of psychotic. And I was just like, he came into the interview just like drilling me. And I was just like, and of course the interview's going to turn out bad because I'm coming off defensive, because he's like almost completely harassing me. So what are you wearing? Why are you looking like, why don't you be? And I'm like, oh my gosh, you know, I don't like that.
Say hello to the girl that I am.
Whatever happened to that $17 million man?
You know what?
What's up with that?
What is up with that? Someone was telling me about that earlier today, and I didn't even know what they were talking about. Like, explain this to me. I don't even know.
Some guy, I don't know if he's American, Italian, Canadian, I don't know where he was from. He offered you didn't hear about this one?
No, someone.
$17 million to have sex.
Okay.
I don't believe I just said that. Mom, I'm sorry, I apologize. My mom's watching.
Okay.
I thought she had heard a lot about these rumors in the past. There must be a lot of rumors out there about like pop stars and like stars in general. But I brought up a few rumors that were circulating, and it was like she never heard of them. You told him to take a cold shower after you read what he had said, or after you heard what he had said. Maybe not.
No. I didn't know.
A lot of things are said.
I heard a lot of things about rumors about you and Prince William. Could you make the point about that?
They're just rumors. They're just that.
My friends will come up to me and be like, well, did you hear what this person said? And I mean, honestly, I know it goes along with what I do. And I take it like that, but it's not something that I sit and concentrate on.
I don't try to concern myself with that. What I'm concerned here to do, and it's just my art, my work, and to dance, and to sing, and to try to inspire people at the end of the day.
Sometimes I run, sometimes I hide.
As far as the media goes, they're going to be screaming your name down all the arrival lines, a lot of pictures going off. Are you okay with that?
Me embarrassed? Oh, gosh.
Is it a bit too much sometimes to have to deal with the pulling and the pressure of that?
Every time that happens, I'm so flattered. And, I love giving autographs. And I just think it's wonderful that people love my music so much and they, kind of in a way look up to me like that. I think it's very flattering.
They want to know about my personal life because I'm the artist, I'm the singer, you know what I mean? They want to feel like they can relate to me and like they know me. I understand that. It's very flattering. At first, it's really flattering, like, oh my God, I'm famous. These people want my autograph, it just feels so cool. But then after a while, you long to just go somewhere and not be recognized and just chill out with your girlfriends and be goofy.
But I know no insecurity. Won't you just let me pay? Watch you take it down.
I definitely make time to go out and do normal things. I have to, or I'll go bonkers. I get up just like you. I eat breakfast, and I'm the type of person I can't sit inside, my hotel room and have people serve me. I have to freaking get out and just be normal and just do normal things. You know what I mean? Go shopping, or stuff like that.
It's time for makeup, perfect smile. It's you they're all waiting for.
Yesterday, I went down to the pool, and they kind of, guarded off a certain section for the crew and everyone to come down, and I had a wonderful time.
It's really the times that me and the dancers get together, and all the crew and stuff like that. We're going to try to at least have a party once a month so we can all get together, because I get so busy and getting caught up in doing my everyday things. I don't really get to hang out with people that I work with, you know what I mean? So really the times where we just get together and we have a big party at the venue and we just have fun. We just let loose, dance. Those are the funnest times. I try to make it as normal as possible by being off on the weekends. And I think that's a mistake that a lot of people make. They don't make that time for themselves. This is what I'm going to do. Then I have to make it as normal as possible. And I think that some people, and I think my background and my family has helped me a lot in knowing what normal is. I mean, what's normal for me may not be normal for you. My main thing is if my fans are happy.
She's the best dancer, a lot of charisma. She's so hot.
When you do have fans and they like you, they want you to succeed and they will grow with you. I've always wanted to try to be an artist that kids out there can relate to and feel like they know and feel like they touch. And just by being myself, hopefully I can do that.
You think she's a good role model for young teenage girls?
Yeah, I'd say she is. She takes care of all her fans and she kind of gives them good moral standards.
I'm just going to try and be me, you know what I mean? And I hate being considered a role model or being called that because I make mistakes just like everybody in this room. For me right now when I'm just performing, it's just really seeing the fans' faces out in the audience and them really getting into my music. That's the most overwhelming feeling in the world.
What do you look for in a guy?
In a guy, someone that has a lot of confidence, you know, and is happy with themselves, and just someone that can make me laugh. You know, I have a lot of fun to be around, and it's like someone it's like my best friend. Right. I can just talk to about anything, and they're really.
There's a couple guys out there. Yeah, one right there. Okay, but.
And really trustworthy. I can trust that person.
All right.
So.
Are you trustworthy? Are you trustworthy?
Oh my goodness.
Do you have a car? No, I don't have my license.
Oh my goodness.
Do you ever get like groupies that come to the tour bus?
The illegal one for Britney. Where's she at? Let her outside.
Sometimes it's a little freaky because like just last night I was going back to my hotel room and these two guys had been following me from every venue or whatever, and they're in the room right beside me, and I was like, oh my God, and they don't listen to the security guard. They're like, the guy's like, you know, go back in your room, and he's like, no, and he's like, and Rob's so big, and I was like, you're not going to listen to him? I'm like scared, please get away. But no, it's okay. It's fine. It's flattering, but sometimes it's freaky when they don't pay attention and listen.
The cool thing is, too, is, I mean, as much as the guys love you, the ladies really love you, too. I mean, you know, I mean, that's really cool.
Yeah,
I mean, like,
cool.
why do you think you have that ability to, you know, to relate, obviously, to both?
Probably because I'm trying to portray someone with confidence and independence and just being happy with herself, you know, and go for what you believe in, and that's what I'm trying to portray, and hopefully they're seeing that and relating to that.
I know you what you wearing, dance when I'm partying with my friends. Do you have my back, baby?
My show is very high energy, has a lot of energy in it. I think it's very entertaining, and you know, I sing throughout the whole show, but you know, as far as I'm concerned personally, when I go to a show, I like to really be entertained and to like have all my senses just out there, you know, and just feel a lot. So hopefully, you know, they'll feel the same when they come to the show.
People say it's the most grueling part, touring and everything. It's the funnest part for me. That's the funnest thing for me to do, is to go on tour. And because I come from Broadway, so I love to, you know, I love being very theatrical and coming up with concepts for shows. And so I have to be a part of that.
Being in the studio is a great experience, but when I get on stage, that's when I'm like home. It's so weird because sometimes I'm more at peace on stage than I am at my own house watching TV.
Really? With millions and millions of people watching you?
It's weird.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. It's scary. Being an entertainer, it's definitely who I am. But I think being an entertainer, period, is it's expressing yourself, but at the same time, it's if you're singing about a rock song, for instance, for example, I sing a song called Lonely in my show where I'm just like this rocker chick. And I go all out. That's not me. That's me being a performer and an entertainer. It's like being an actress. I don't think I'll get tired of doing the show. Like, there's a point, and while you're touring, where you'll get a little bit tired of doing the same show every night. I don't think I will. Like, it's that much fun. Like, I'm like living on stage.
I've had enough. I'm not your property, that's from today.
When I'm on stage, I do feel a force that's within me that, like, I think all performers feel that, and it's exhilarating. You know, it's being something that you're not, and you know, you feel sexy or whatever. When I get off the stage, I'm just like everybody else. Yes. I've always been writing songs, but I think it's easy to write a song, but it's hard to write an amazing song. I'm just really enjoying what I do right now, and you know, hopefully that will speak for itself and people will like it, you know what I mean? So.
I can't speak for no one. Girls, but I need it all the time. Girls, I don't know about your girl.
The first two albums, that was where I was at. I had so much time in between those two albums and this one to grow as a person, and to like, just, you know, when you grow as a person, you grow as an artist too.
All you people look at me like
like I'm a little girl. This is a growth record for me, and I want people to hear it and see that I've, you know, grown artistically and just to respect the music. I'm not a girl. Not yet a woman. I think a girl is someone who's very innocent, naive, and has a lot to live, you know, and to learn. And a woman is one who knows herself inside and out. She knows everything, you know. And I think, yeah, I think I'm right in between. It feels like I'm caught in the middle. That's when I realize. I've always been writing songs, but I think it's easy to write a song, but it's hard to write amazing songs. If you have a #1 album, hey, that's awesome, you know, but that's not my goal here. You know, my goal here is just for people to listen to it and respect it and be like, wow, you know, she's saying what she feels. Yeah. She's got something to say. I've kind of like gone that route of selling a bunch of records and stuff, and it's really just about the enjoyment of what I do and just, you know, pushing myself and challenging myself each time and getting more, you know, creative, like with videos and exploring new ideas and, like I said, challenging myself. It's not about, let me see how many records I could sell, blah, blah, blah. You know, I'm just really enjoying what I do right now, and, you know, hopefully that will speak for itself and people will like it, you know what I mean? So.
You recorded a saying, if you don't mind, I'm going to re-quote what you said here. I'm focused on my music right now, but I want to do it all. And by that, what would all be for you? There's a lot
I would like to get into film and to experience that and get into acting.
We've got it.
Finally, we've done it 15 million times. I would love to do a film, just to have a new challenge, just to experience something different.
What type of movie would you like to do? You have your heart set on doing?
Anything with Brad Pitt.
You're taking us to LA?
Yeah, let me get your bag. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm not a girl.
I just wanted to do a movie that I could put my heart all over and say, you know, really be passionate about. So I came up with a concept one day, and we got a writer to come in to elaborate on it. And then, so it's like my little project. So it was all of my idea, actually.
I came up with a concept for the movie like a year ago. And I saw the rough cut of the movie like 2 weeks ago. And it's just like, it's just really special. And the movie, it's really heartfelt, and it's a chick movie. Like, you want to just watch it with your girlfriend. Seriously, you're like, you want to call your girlfriend, you're like, I love you, man. No, for real. And it's a really sweet movie. Making the movie, honestly, was probably one of the things I'm most proud of that I've done so far.
I wanted to find my mom.
I know she wants to see me. She's just scared.
Can I help you?
It's me, Mama. Lucy.
This is my first movie, so I'm not really expecting an Academy Award, but in the future, you know, acting really challenges me because it's definitely a new territory, and I'm not used to that. So, but in the future, I would love to get recognition.
I can't listen to this.
I also saw you sing Bye 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 from NSYNC, though, and I'm just wondering what Justin thought of that.
He was like, ew, why did you do that? I was like, why? He goes, all the nerds like my song. He was like, the cool guy didn't like it.
What did you learn from doing Crossroads?
It took me a while to get in the groove of things, of like really understanding what a character is about and letting go and like kind of just letting, it sounds cheesy, but letting the light and God take you over and just trying to open up and feel what another person's feeling and telling a story, and you know, it was a cool experience. I used to think I had the answers to everything. Music will always be my main focus, because that's my love and everything.
Aside from the acting, there's a lot more that you do there. There's the Britney Spears Foundation. Can you tell us a bit about that?
Yeah, really the foundation is just trying to give kids the opportunity that I was given that aren't financially able to do it. When I was younger, I didn't have, like, we weren't financially horrible off, but we weren't completely, you know, okay. So, and I just know that there's a lot of kids out there that don't have the ability and the money to have the best singing coaches and, you know, acting coaches. And I thought it was just cool to put a camp together for kids and just the unity of all kids being together at once and just having that unity of kids being together, having fun, and having all these different creative outlets. I think that's so important for kids. Honey, I know.
And at the end of the day, when all this is said and done, what do you want for yourself?
To be happy and be a good person. That's it.
Yeah, come on. Hey, Britney. Are you ready?
As we had mentioned, there will be 5 minutes at the end of the press conference where we would like to take pictures.
So I'm wondering if you can talk a little bit about the influence of the gay community and gay men in your work and in your life, and also if you can set me up with Justin, I'd appreciate it.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, fine.
Woo, okay.
I'm wondering, in Satisfaction, you received praise from Entertainment Weekly this week for leaving the lyrics intact, i.e. can't get no girly action. Is this a conscious effort on your part to reach out to your lesbian following?
No.
That you have changed your physical appearance.
No, it's not true.
Hi. Are you bisexual?
No.
Come on, Britney, lose control. Watch you take it down.